Good evening, everybody. This evening I'm doing a reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising signs, male, female. As we're at the end of June, I think it's the 28th today, I'm going to do this for the first 2 weeks in July, and I'm going to do it love, love, work, and then what you don't see coming towards you, or something you might generally need to be aware of. The first card that's fallen out is the Three of Cups in love, and we'll clarify down a little bit in a moment. So with this card, it's about celebration, it's about having fun, being with your buddies. It can also be a reunion card if you're looking to reunite with somebody. But let's have a look, see what else we get. I'm just going to do a couple of cards. What else for Taurus, please? Sun, Moon, Rising for the next 2 weeks, up to the mid-July, please, Spirit. What do you want to tell Taurus? In love. I told you they wouldn't tell you anything. Nothing's coming out. Come on, God's sake. And you got the Page of Swords. That is about, it can be about spying. You can see the boy is on a laptop. So I think this could mean that someone's stalking you on social media. It could be that you're stalking somebody on social media. It's also about sort of about thoughts. So you could be, trying to figure out how somebody feels about you. Let's do a little bit more, 1 or 2 more, please, Spirit. You've got the Temperance card. This is about going with the flow, not fighting things, not pushing things. It's also a Sagittarian card. So it could be a Sagittarian that you're looking at, or who's looking at you. And one more, please, Spirit, and then we'll draw down. Ooh, okay. Got the Three of Pentacles and the Empress. Again, Temperance is about going with the flow, not too much thought, not too much heart, just keeping yourself in balance. The Empress also is about being in flow. It's about birthing new things. It could be something you're rebuilding. So let's do a little bit of a drill down on these 3 cards for the next couple of weeks, Taurus. Tell me about the Three of Cups for Taurus. Oh, okay. Well, they're definitely pushing this home, Temperance. And they're giving you the 8 of Cups. I mean, again, Temperance is a Sagittarian card, so you could have walked away from a Sagittarian. You could be reuniting with the Sagittarians. But with the 8 of Cups popping out here, this lady's got her back. Let me see if I can get a bit more light on the subject. It's walking away. So I feel it's quite possible you've recently walked away from a relationship. To regain your equilibrium, they've just said, and now you're just out having fun with your friends. What else, please? Tell me about this Page of Swords. You've got the 9 of Cups. And you've got the 7 of Wands. A lot coming at you. So what I'm getting here is you're pretty happy. You've gone from the 8 to the 9. You've walked away something that's not emotionally fulfilling. You've refound your balance. You're just swinging, really, just sort of enjoying yourself. 9 of Cups is a wish fulfillment card. 9s are about completion. The 10 is that you've actually gone over the hurdle. But it looks to me like you're enjoying your freedom. And with the 7 of Wands, this is about protecting your energy. You can see the lady's quite at peace here. She's not fussed at all about anything. She's just keeping in her own space. Alright, tell me about Temperance, please, in love for Taurus for July, Sun, Moon, Rising signs. You've got the 9 of Swords. So where you may have been going through a lot of anxiety and sleepless nights, you're past this now. You're much more in flow with the universe. they've also given you the Five of Pentacles. So it might have been that you were worried, you know, maybe you were ghosted. And, you know, that caused you a lot of anxieties, caused you to pull back and protect your energy. But I feel like with these being the top cards, you're now having fun. You know, I feel like you might be doing some research. Maybe you're doing online dating, but certainly keeping yourself in balance. I feel like you're much happier now you've walked away from a situation that wasn't very good for you. Again, they're giving you the Three of Cups. This is being with friends, having fun. Is this a reunion, please, Spirit? Is there a reunion coming back in for Taurus? You got the Magician. Learned the lessons. You are enough. You've got the Six of Wands. That's somebody who's successfully come through a period of what might have been stress. And the Three of Wands, seeing that. I feel like you've seen this past relationship as a message. Message. What am I talking about? You've seen it as a lesson. You're rising above it. You're now waiting for your future to come in. You're in balance. You're out enjoying yourself. And you've got the Nine of Pentacles, the single energy. You are single at the moment. These must be for a singles then, I guess. Tell me about this Seven of Wands. Yeah, you had heartbreak in the past, so you're now protecting your energy. I do feel there's a bit of possible online dating going on here. Tell me about the Nine of Cups, please, Spirit. You got the Ten of Cups. That's what you're looking for. You're happy on your own at the moment. You're single. You've successfully overcome quite a difficult period. You've come through that now. Tell me something else. Look, you've got the Fool and the Devil. So this anxiety, ghosting, rejection was quite toxic for you. But you've reached a point of now being very much in balance and ready to start a new journey. Is there anybody new coming in for Taurus, please? I get quite a different deck. Got Lovers on the bottom, could be a soulmate. Tell me about this, please. Somebody that's, well, this is a card of balance, equal reciprocity, and I feel like you've regained your balance. What's also flipped over was the Three of Wands. Again, this is, threes are about expansion. It can be about a hurdle. Normally that's a 5 though. It looks to me like you've recently left quite a toxic situation where you felt a bit trapped and worried. But you're ready to start this new journey. You're coming into alignment now. You could be looking at online dating, but you are protective of your energy and your heart. But currently being happy and single, looking for the 10, just going out and enjoying yourselves really. Your boundaries are much higher now. I feel like you might have had a fly-by-night kind of person, male or female. But you've energetically moved on from this person now, because I feel like you just knew this wasn't the right relationship for you. How about Three of Wands, please, Spirit? They keep repeating this message. You've come over something, past something, through something, and you're on a new path. Tell me about any new love coming in, please, for Taurus. Is there anything new for Taurus, please, in July? Again, they're repeating now. Successfully overcome. I feel like they want you just to enjoy being single at the moment. Yeah, go out and date, have a coffee, whatever. But maybe just have fun for the time being. They're giving you the Queen of Cups. Be compassionate and kind to yourself and others. It could be coming out of this restrictive energy. It could be a water sign that's coming in for you. It doesn't have to be. If you're a male, could be a female, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. If you're a female, it could, you know, this is you, the earth sign, having a new beginning and taking action. So I feel like you're on the road to recovery, just going out and having fun, living a single life, you know, possibly going for coffees and whatever, maybe a drink with somebody, but not taking anything too seriously. You're free and single now, and I think you're quite enjoying it. You're just finding your equilibrium again. So that's what we have for the love portion. I feel like there is new love coming in, but not this month, not in July. They just said August. I think they just want you to have some time to Just enjoying yourself and being single, really. Let's get rid of some of these cards and see if we can have a little look at work. Is there anything on the work front you need to know about? It's just a quick reading tonight, guys. It's so bloody hot in this room, it's difficult for me to stay up here for long. Alright, so let's get a different deck, please, Spirit. Let's go for... Let me go for this one, I think. Alright, tell me about Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising signs for July. Anything they need to know about work. You could be having a court case. Could be a divorce, but... you could be getting married. So with the Justice, it's about right and wrong. If you've been unfair to somebody, you need to put that right. If someone's been unfair to you, it will come right. Could be a lover. Could be this past person that's or person you've recently separated from coming back. I did say that Three of Cups could be a reunion. Let's have a look at work, please, Spirit, for July. For Taurus. Tell me what can we have a look at? Well, it looks like whatever you're doing, it's very secure, it's very happy, you feel settled there. Could be the job you're in. Wow, that's a really nice card. I love that card. Okay, so Four of Wands is about stability, it's about your security, financially, as well as your house. They are giving you the Justice now. If you have come out of a marriage, it could be that, you know, the house has been sold, or you've left and you've found a better place to live. It could be that you've sold the house and now you've found somewhere else to live. I think I just said that. Might be repeating myself here. Yeah, Knight of Wands, sorry, Knight of Swords. Taking action. You've got the Five of Pentacles. You could have had to taken a loss. You're now making plans for your future. Loving yourself, taking care of yourself. But I think this is overlapping now on the love reading part. This is you finding new love or offering new love to somebody. Could be just self-love. So give me some more, please, Spirit, about work. Yeah, this Queen of Cups is popping up again. Could be someone you're working with that you might decide to take for a coffee. Like you're going to speak your truth to somebody, or make a decision to speak your truth to somebody. And you've got the Lovers. So I think on the work front, if you are single, it looks like you're very secure within your job. If you have had some court cases to do with, you know, a house being sold, that's coming out in your favour because Justice is in the upright. Taurus being an earth sign, I think you're showing yourself some love. Making decisions, what path you're going to go on. The Lovers is a decision. The Ace of Swords is cutting stuff out from the past, anything that's hurt you or rejected you. And I also feel like you're speaking your truth to somebody. Could be this Queen of Cups. You've got the King of Cups and the Knight of Cups. I think there may be somebody at work or somebody around work. It could be the pub you go to at lunchtime to have your lunch. Could be somebody there, male or female, that you quite like. Two of Pentacles. This is juggling more than one. It could be more than one idea, but Pentacles being material things, it could be you're juggling more than one job. Maybe you've got a side hustle. And last one, please, Spirit. What's coming in for Taurus? What do we need to tell them? Oh, okay. Page of Wands and the Tower. Something happening quite out of the blue, quite suddenly. Pages are messengers. The Wands are inspiration and fire. Good news. Something coming in. Good news coming in. Could be a promotion that you've been after. Could be a new job. Okay, so you've got the Eight of Cups. It could be that you're walking away from one position to go to another. You might have been, you might not feel like you're worth, you're not being paid your worth. Maybe you've tried to make improvements or change positions within that company and it's just, you know, it's just been overlooked, really. That's a defeat. I think the job's very secure, it pays quite well, but I don't think you're entirely happy there. I don't feel like I mean, you could stay there for another 10 years if you wanted to, but I don't feel like you're quite happy. I feel like you're having a clear out. New love, new job, new home. It's like you're starting again. You've got the Ten of Cups and the Hierophant. This is wisdom. This is a teacher card, a mentor card. So you could be a teacher or be teaching something, moving into something you really love doing. Because it does seem like you're walking away from something. You're getting some kind of offer. Looks like you're getting some kind of good news. After really trying your best with this other job, although it's, you know, financially secure, I feel like you've not really been recognised there for your efforts. I feel like you're acknowledging that you want something more, and it's coming in. You're getting it. Okay, that's about all they're giving me on that. Alright, so let's have a look at generally what's coming in. Something you may not be aware of. I'm going to try this new deck. I haven't done any readings online with this. Bottom of the deck, you've got the Eight of Pentacles. Fantastic. That's you sharpening your skills. And the Justice again. I feel like, you know, I don't know if you've been doing some studying. This is about the Eight of Pentacles. You're not at the 10 yet. You've not reached, you know, you're not a master, but you're certainly on the way. Completing projects, could be study. You could have been studying for something to go into a new job. Justice is the scales are balanced now. You'll be treated for what you're worth, given what you're worth. I hope this is resonating for somebody. Okay, let's have a look, please. What is Taurus not expecting to come in? What should they be looking out for? Okay, Hierophant. It did come out in reverse. And the Two of Wands. Okay, so again, you're getting a life path decision. When the Hierophant comes out in reverse, it's usually about not being committed, but it's also about not being married. So, like I said, you could have been divorced, or divorce could come through. I'm going to read up on that in just a second because I want to be sure I'm giving you the right information. So again, life path decisions, maybe coming out of a commitment, maybe you've come out of a commitment, and now you're planning your life, making decisions which way you're going to go. Third time the Justice has come out, that is normally court cases, legal issues, but certainly things coming back in balance. What else have we got, please, Spirit? We've got the Judgment. That's going towards your destiny, where you're supposed to be. Tell me about Justice, please, and the Two of Wands. We've got the Seven of Wands, protecting your energy, lot coming at you, lot going on, a lot of people wanting something from you. I do feel like there's a new job possibly coming in. Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Swords is in the upright. You're very much looking at truth and honest conversation, speaking your truth. Your voice being heard, and the fact that it falls right under the Justice card is telling me that finally the truth is being told. I don't know in what aspect, because this is the general part of the reading. Give me a couple more, please, on the Justice and the Ace of Swords. What is Taurus learning that they didn't know before? Chariot. Again, Chariot's about a house move, but it's also about determination, letting nothing stop you going where you need to go or want to go. Ooh, Ten of Wands. Yeah, this Two of Wands and the Seven of Wands. Two of Wands, like I said, is decisions. Seven of Wands is protecting your energy. It's also about being defensive. It's been a burden. I think maybe you've had your walls up, your guard up for quite some time. You've got the Eight of Wands. You've been maybe waiting quite some time. Go on, baby. Sorry, I'm having a little dance here. Tell me something else, please, Spirit, because this is not very clear. Can you give me something else, please? Nine of Wands on the bottom. I feel like you've been through a bit of a struggle. You've been waiting for news. you've not been able to make, you've either got divorced or walked away from some kind of commitment. Could have been to do with the home. You could have been living with this person. You've been waiting for news. You are being asked to make decisions now. There's no more burdens for you to carry. You don't need to be defensive anymore. This is breaking your back. They're giving you the Ace of Wands. You do have an offer coming in. They're giving you the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is compassion, kindness, forgiveness, being with the flow, concentrating on you. This lady's highly concentrating on that cup. Cups are about emotions, so just concentrate on what's good for you. You got the Strength card. Have the strength to have this new journey. Speak your truth, or have the strength to listen to the truth. Anything else, please, Spirit? Here you go, Taurus. Call me, maybe. So, yeah, there is somebody coming in that's drawing my attention to this song. Alright, taking your power back. King of Queen of Cups. It's a definite match. And the Ten of Swords. So this Justice and the Ace of Swords, finally the truth is coming out. They just said decree nice side, so I'm not sure if that means a divorce. I think it does. Moving house, which is what I said on the top of the reading. Having the courage to go forward, leave a chapter behind, closing the door. Making decisions to put down any burdens. Don't be so protective that you're blocking people coming in, because it looks like there is a divine couple here. If you're the male, you've got a female coming in. Keep showing me a bar. I don't know if it's somewhere you go at lunchtime. And if you're a female, you've got a male coming in. The commitment is broken. You've been waiting for news. Maybe you've been waiting for a decision. And now the decision has come in. And you have this brand new start. I feel that's more on the personal. It seems to be quite directed towards love. Even in the work portion, it seemed to be directed towards love. You got the Fool and you got the Magician. All the lessons have been learned. It's time for you to take a risk and go out there and get what you want. I hope that's helped today, Taurus. Felt a little bit, energy felt a little bit confusing. Almost like you want to go, but you don't want to go. You do want this new beginning, but you're still maybe upset about the past. So maybe this is the decision you've got to make. The past is done. You've learned the lessons. They just said you could still be friends if you wanted to. I don't know if that would serve you really, but this is a 9 universal year, guys. So it is very much shadow work, closure, new chapters coming in, especially in September when we have Scorpio energy, which is the Death card, death and rebirth, basically shedding a skin to move into a new chapter. I just want to ask one more time. Okay, so you've got the Eight of Wands, so you have got fast moving energy coming in. Give me something else for the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Wands, please. Ooh. No more waiting. Definitely felt that you've been waiting. There's been a lack of a message here to do with a commitment. Maybe you wasn't sure if the relationship was over or not. Maybe you're waiting for your partner to make the decision. The decision's been made. There's no more waiting. You could be with a fire sign, but definitely now you have this new beginning. Tell me about the Queen of Cups, King of Cups. Ooh, okay. You're getting the Eight of Pentacles. Could be meeting this person at work or something to do with your work. Let down your walls a little bit. Let this person in. The past is done, so stop worrying, they've just said. Tell me, oh, hang on, another one here. Emperor. Take control, really. That's basically what that is. It's also about a CEO. It's also about being strategic, if you can see the chess piece in his hand. Whatever it is, it's over. You now have to just have the strength. But it's also about patience, this card. The decision's been made. whether it's from you or somebody else. Everything's been said, the truth has been spoken, it's now time to move on. Whatever it is, it's at an end, and you just need to have the strength to control your emotions to move on. You're very grounded, Taurus, so this should be fairly easy for you. So you've got melancholy, and now you've got success. Is there any healing that needs to take place? What is this generally about? Yeah, you've got a wish fulfillment. This is going in a new direction. It's healing. It's an Aquarius card, so it could be an Aquarius coming in, or you could have been with an Aquarius. It's about hope. It's about putting your wish out there to the universe and it being granted. So I feel like there is a new person coming in for you, and they will be a very good match. Well, at the moment you're single. This is like, yeah, okay, when pigs fly, there's going to be a perfect match for me. No, there is, because you are quite possibly single. So maybe I should have titled this Singles Reading. That's what I have for you today, Taurus, for the next 2 weeks of July. If it resonates, please give me a thumbs up. Sometimes the energy is a little bit confusing, especially when I meditate, and I was getting confusion at the top of the reading. In the head, you know you've got to move on. The heart's sort of a little bit behind. But if it did, just give me a thumbs up, and follow me on TikTok. Go over and see my videos on YouTube. I'd appreciate that. And I'll catch you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.